Hi guys, so I am back today with another video, and today I'm going to talk about a recent jewelry purchase. Can anyone guess what I'm going to talk about? You guessed it, I'm going to talk about these gorgeous Chanel earrings that I recently purchased. So a couple of months ago, I was in New York and went to the Chanel boutique and purchased these beauties, and I am so excited about them. I absolutely love them. So I had been looking at or planning to purchase a pair of Chanel earrings for quite a while. I knew that I wanted a pair of CC studs, and I'd been looking at them for a while, and I guess there are two reasons why it took me so long to purchase them. So the first reason is I'd read a lot of reviews about them, and I think a common theme that I read was that a lot of times the rhinestones would fall out, and so that was kind of a bummer to me because I didn't want to purchase a pair and then have the rhinestones fall out, and I don't live anywhere near a Chanel boutique, and then I was kind of thinking, oh my gosh, then I would have to, take them somewhere or send them off, and then I would be without my earrings for a long time. So that was definitely a deterrent. And the other reason that it took me so long is because I'd been looking for them for a long time. Like I mentioned, I don't live near a Chanel boutique, so whenever I would travel and visit a Chanel boutique, I would look at the earrings, and I don't know, a lot of times I tend to like to look at things and then kind of take some time to make up my mind. And what I'd noticed is that, I would look one time and then I would go to another boutique and look for the same thing and then not find it. And so I wound up not purchasing them. So this time, I was planning to go to New York, and I was like, I am definitely going to purchase a pair of Chanel earrings. If I see a pair that I love, I'm definitely going to purchase them. So I want to start off by talking about the style and versatility of these earrings. So in terms of style, I think that they are absolutely gorgeous, extremely stylish, very on trend. In terms of versatility, I think that they go with everything. I think that they're very versatile. I wear them practically every weekend. They go perfectly with a casual outfit, and then you can also wear them out in the evening, and they definitely elevate any outfit or any look, anything that you're wearing. So I think that they are extremely stylish and extremely versatile. In terms of color, so these specific earrings are obviously gold, and then they have some pearl and rhinestone detail. So again, in terms of versatility, I think they go with anything. I mean, you can wear them with pearl jewelry, you can wear them with rhinestone jewelry, you can wear them with gold jewelry. And, because they kind of have all three, they go perfectly with any outfit that you're wearing. In terms of quality, so let's talk about quality a little bit. So far, so good. I'm definitely keeping my fingers crossed in terms of these earrings. So like I mentioned before, I read a lot of reviews about them that said that the rhinestones tend to sometimes fall out, and I think Chanel is, from what I've read, I think Chanel is really good about repairing them. I've only had them for a couple months now. I have worn them quite a bit. I haven't had any issues, crossing my fingers that I won't, because I will really be disappointed if I need to, send them off to get them repaired. So I think from a quality standpoint, only time will tell about the quality. So the other thing that I wanted to mention is that I definitely baby these earrings. So because I know that about them, that they have the, potentially have the tendency to, kind of for the stud or the rhinestones to fall out, I definitely baby them. So I'm very careful when I put them on and when I take them off, and I always store them in this gorgeous Chanel box. So I keep them, whenever I'm not wearing them, I put them right back in this box. So it has this, they're nice and covered up. And so actually, let me just take this out. So I just slide them right in here, and then, I kind of put this like that and then store them in the box. So just to try to keep them sort of as safe as possible when I'm not wearing them. In terms of cost, so they were right at $400, which, you know, definitely, I mean, they're costume jewelry. So, you know, definitely kind of a on the higher end, I guess, in terms of costume jewelry. But I definitely think they're well worth it. I mean, they're Chanel, and I think that, you know, you're paying for the brand Chanel. I think that at that price point, they're comparable to other similar brands. So for example, I'm looking at some Dior tribal earrings that are roughly around the same price point. From the standpoint of Chanel earrings, I think around $400 is probably entry level for them. I think that these are, you know, really gorgeous earrings. You know, they've got that pearl and rhinestone detail. And so I think they're well worth it. I mean, I certainly don't regret spending that amount on them because I do wear them a lot. I think they're very versatile and I get a lot of wear out of them. And so that's something that's really important to me. You know, I'm definitely willing to spend money on something if I feel like it's well worth it and I can get a lot of use out of them. In terms of size, so they're not the smallest studs out there, but I think they're a good size so that you can kind of see them. They definitely stand out. They definitely elevate an outfit. So they were really like the exact size that I was looking for. So I did go to 2 boutiques while I was in New York. So I went to one of the Chanel boutiques downtown, and they actually didn't have any stud CC earrings. They had some sort of drop earrings, which were totally gorgeous, just not what I was looking for. I did go, and so then they recommended that I go to the flagship on 57th Street, which is where I purchased these. And so they had a couple pairs of stud earrings. These totally stood out for me. Like as soon as the sales associate pulled out all of the earrings, my eye immediately went to these. I tried these on first. I totally fell in love with them. I did try on a couple other pairs just to make sure that I was, you know, making a good decision. I felt like these were the right size for me. They weren't too big. They weren't too small for my earlobe. I think they were just right. They did have a smaller pair that just didn't necessarily stand out and look the same way that these do. And then they had some larger ones that just was a little bit more than I was looking for. So I think in terms of size, these are perfect. They're just enough. Like they're not too small, they're not too big. They're just right in terms of size. In terms of where to purchase, so like I mentioned, I purchased these in Manhattan on 57th Street at the flagship store. The thing that I would say about buying Chanel earrings is that if you see something that you love, you should definitely buy it right when you see it. I don't think you kind of have the ability to kind of see something that you like and then maybe go to another store and see what else they have and then maybe go back, because a lot of times, you know, the demand is really high and they'll just sell out of it, and all of the boutiques don't carry the same items. So like I mentioned before, I was downtown, I went in that store first, and they just didn't really have any studs. And so the sales associate was kind enough to, you know, kind of refer me to the flagship store on 57th Street. When I went in, I was pretty upfront in terms of what I was looking for. I told him that I was looking for CC studs, and he said, you know, right off, he didn't think he had that, but he would show me what he had, and he was really gracious and recommended or referred me to the store on 57th Street. So I definitely would say, from the standpoint of purchasing, once you know what you want, if you see it, like I would definitely buy it, and don't wait, because you may not find it elsewhere. So in terms of overall recommendation, I highly recommend these earrings. I absolutely love them. I wear them every chance that I get, and for me, you know, I think that they really elevate an outfit. I can totally see wearing these with a white t-shirt and a pair of denim and just pop these babies in, and it'll totally elevate that outfit. You'll go from just being super, super casual to being just really like having an elevated look and being really on trend. So I 100% recommend these earrings. So thanks so much for watching. See you next time.